Well, we kick off the month of June, and once again, drought.
Yeah, we haven't had hardly any rain at all, none in the forecast. We're going to be in the 90s this weekend and through next week. Lots of wind, things are drying up rapidly. We're starting to see damage on things like hydrangeas, Japanese maples, rhododendrons, azaleas. Really need to get out and water if you haven't done it.
Did have a question about grass and irrigation because of the fact that they were worried about mushrooms in their lawn, and looks like they may have been overwatering.
Yeah, generally what I find with irrigation systems in lawn is that they're overwatering, and what you can do is take and put a pie pan in several places out there. Usually try to put 5 or 6 of them in each zone. Turn your zone on and let it run for its normal time. Then take all the pie pans and take a ruler and measure how much water is in each one and average it all together and see what you got. You need 1 inch to 1.5 inches of water a week. So if you're getting 1/2 inch of water in each pie pan and you're running that water every single day, then you're putting down about 3.5 inches of water, which is way more than what you need.
A couple of questions about flowers that are growing in the wild right now because of the fact that they actually survive a little bit better in the drought.
Yeah, we're seeing wild phlox blooming along the roadsides, usually in partially shaded areas, and they'll be white or blue or pink. And they can take the drought a little better than most, and they'll be blooming here for the next couple of weeks. So nice wildflower here in Michigan.
And also a couple of questions about melons and trying to keep them warm.
Yeah, when you plant cantaloupes or any of the warm season vine crops, whether it's watermelon, honeydew, any of that, it's best if you grow it on landscape fabric because that keeps the weed competition down, helps hold the moisture in, but the heat from the fabric will actually heat the soil up into the 80-degree range, which is what the cantaloupes and the melons really enjoy, and you'll probably triple your harvest from what you would do if you didn't do it on fabric.
And somebody was actually looking to maybe add the challenge of growing watermelons on trellis too.
Yeah, if you're going to grow them on a trellis, you can do it, but you have to have some sort of sling to hold up the fruit because they're going to be really heavy. Even if you get a small melon that's maybe only a 5 or 8 pounder, you're going to have to tie that thing up on a sling or the fruit's going to rip the vine right down.
And now that it's the month of June, we start our push towards the final Saturday in June being Poison Ivy Awareness Day.
Yeah, and it's poison ivy is out in full leaf right now, and because of it being dry, the oil that's on there is actually probably more toxic than normal because it's more concentrated because of less water. So small drop of that on your skin and you're going to be itching.
Anything that we can do this week?
Well, the big thing to do is if you haven't done it, I got some pumpkins I'm getting ready to plant this week. They're 85-day pumpkins, so we're going to be middle part of June when they're going in the ground, put them on landscape fabric, and then those things should come in right around mid-September to early October when they're going to be needed.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk to you again next week.
All right, see you then.